New Rock 104.9 The X, home of the Jon and Deek Show.
It sounded so bad, but felt so good.
Mornings on 104.9 The X.
We saw Man of Steel last night. The whole family saw Man of Steel. I'm talking future extended family, everybody.
Is that what they did for you? They take you out to Father's Day? They say, "We got this, Dad."
You trying to be funny?
Dad, you set this one out. We got it.
But this is my idea. I mean, it's not like they went, "Hey, take us to a movie." No, this was me. I'm the one that said, "Let's all go see a movie." So I knew that. But and then for dinner, Judy made her ridiculously, obscenely good spaghetti. Yeah. Although she made spaghetti and tortellini, because she knows how much when I go to Emilio's, how much I love to have both the tortellini and the spaghetti, so she did both.
That's because it's Father's Day.
That's because she's a freak.
While you were at the game, this happened.
Oh, boy.
Continues the roller coaster ride as the alternate wins. And this one a wire-to-wire victory. And like we've seen in every game but game one, another team exploding. What an impressive bounce-back win from San Antonio, much like Miami did in the previous game.
So we're up 3-2, buddy.
And I heard Ginobili played like it was 2006.
I know.
Good for him.
So Spurs up 3-2. What a weird series. First game close. Every game's been a blowout.
The other, one team gets a foothold in the momentum, and they just take it. Apparently is what it sounds like. I didn't see any of it, obviously, but I got
That's what it was, man. They jumped out to the lead. It was like a 20-point lead. I take a shower. It's down to 3.
Yeah, it happens.
Crap, and then they just beat them.
Yeah. Well, and so this is going to be the challenge. Can San Antonio close it out in Miami? They won game 1.
They won game 1. Yeah. And they got rolled in game 2.
Mm-hmm.
Blew them out in game 3.
Mm-hmm.
Got blown out in game 4.
Yep. Yeah, and then back and forth. Seesaw. I don't know.
It's a weird series, man. So
we care. I'll admit this, and we need to admit this to ourselves.
114 to 104.
We care more than 99% of our audience, and I don't know why. We like basketball. We love the NBA more than
finals. Phil Mickelson, second place again.
I watched the whole thing too, and it just made me sick. And I even said that on our Facebook page. Six Flags ought to have a roller coaster named the Mickelson.
Here he is, him talking about his 6th runner-up. Yikes!
Yeah.
6
times he's been second, never won.
That one,
heartbreak. I mean, this just, this is tough to swallow after coming so close. This was my best chance, Steve, of all of them, because I was playing well. I had a golf course I really liked that I could play aggressive on a number of holes, and I felt like this was as good an opportunity as you could ask for, and to not do it, it hurts.
Oh man,
crank it up, baby.
Would you rather? Yeah, you want to be second, but wouldn't you rather just pull a Tiger and not even show up?
The best
didn't make a lot of putts in the first couple days, and as I said yesterday, I had 3 putts the first couple days, and that's one shot off the lead.
Tiger played terrible.
Obviously, did not.
So he was one shot off the lead the first day.
Yeah, I
remember you saying something. I pay attention.
Yeah.
I watched a little bit of it,
but then he just sucked increasingly more as the weekend went on.
That dead course is the devil.
Well, that course, here's what it is. The fairways are about as wide as this room, and then the rough is up to your shins. So if you do not hit it in the fairway, you're dead. You're not going to par that hole. You just go ahead and give yourself a bogey. You're dead. And so the winning score, I think, was 1 over or was even or something like that. No one was under par. And Justin Rose, I was trying to explain this to my family last night. It's not like he's some zilch. I mean, he's been on every Ryder Cup team the Europe's had for the last 12 years. He's a hell of a player. He's really good. So, good on him. And Mickelson just makes me sick. And the only analogy I can come up with for is Elway. His whole career, he comes up second.
Yeah, Mickelson's going to go down as one of the best ever, but
he's won 3 Masters. He's won a PGA. He's
only
won 4.
3. I thought he's won more than that.
He's won 3 Masters. He's won 4 majors total. He won a PGA.
But he always wins the Masters.
He wins the Masters frequently because it fits his game perfectly, and because you can bomb it off the tee at the Masters and not have to worry about 4-inch rough.
Another weird story, sports related. Vladimir Putin stole a. Did you hear about this one?
He allegedly stole Robert Kraft's Super Bowl ring.
It came out over the weekend that Russian President Vladimir Putin once stole a Super Bowl ring. The owner of the Patriots, he told the story when he received a Medal of Excellence from Carnegie Hall. He said he went to visit Putin and took the ring out to show him. Putin tried it on and left with it.
Patriots owner Robert Kraft said that Russian President Vladimir Putin took his 2005 Super Bowl ring without his permission.
Well, this is sort of a light-hearted story. You know, this goes back to a meeting back in 2000.
Wait a minute, lighthearted story. He took he stole from you.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the president of a country.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't make that up, right?
No.
2005 that Robert Kraft had, and of course he took his ring out to show, and I don't think he was expecting the ring to end up where it did. The key here, let's not take this too seriously.
What?
This is like a humorous, anecdotal story that Robert Kraft retells for laughs, and he loves that the ring is at the Kremlin. And as he stated back in 2005, when this happened, he continued to have great respect for Russia.
All right, Mike, so you're saying that we should take this lightheartedly. We're not creating an international situation.
I think that's probably the best way to go
But
on
he
this
stole. One. The president stole of Russia. I think
He stole the Super Bowl ring from Robert Kraft. I don't know how you can be lighthearted about that.
You give the ring, I take. You give me the ring, I put in pocket.
Suddenly Teddy KGB is in our studio. Give that man his money.
You give me,
Give it.
Mr. Kraft, you give me ring, I take ring back to Russia. Put in pocket, go home.
Yeah,
Did
what
not
the
steal.
hell? What the hell is that?
You give to me. I did not. It's like me taking Hoyt Perry's watch.
No kidding.
Hey, Derek, try this watch on. See if you like this watch. You give me the watch, I take reactor watch home.
It was gift.
It gift. You hand to me, I put on, go home. Me take. Vladimir Putin steals. That's like some sort of Ace Ventura Pet Detective 5.
That's completely what
Right?
it is. Yes.
The Russian president stole a Super Bowl ring.
Yeah.
What? No.
It's the most absurd. I mean, I literally read that. I'm like, come on. What? I didn't have anything. I got nothing. I got nothing. I don't even. What do you do about that?
I don't know.
I mean, I guess he knows he's screwed. He knows there's nothing he can do. What's he gonna do? Press charges?
You give back ring. You give me Tom Brady. I give you ring. Is Giselle Russian or something like that? Maybe
She's
it's like payoff.
Brazilian.
Oh, okay. Is she really?
Mm-hmm. What, that suddenly makes her hotter now that she's Brazilian?
Is she really?
Yeah.
She's not like from over there?
No,
from
she's
down
got
south?
a German-sounding name. She
Yeah.
even looks German.
Giselle Bundchen.
Mm-hmm.
You take Giselle. We give watch.
I give ring. Yeah. I don't know. I read that story and I heard about it. I go, I don't even know what to do with that.
I don't either. Just tell it.
Bizarre.
Have you ever had anything stolen from you? Like, I think he just, other than me walking out with your sunglasses. That's about it.
Yeah, but that's happened more than once.
From not just me? Or me
just
more
you.
than once?
You more than once.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 582.
You give sunglasses, I take.
The Jon and Deek Show on the X. Happy Father's Day, buddy.
Yeah.
How was it?
It's fine. We mean, I know two of them are in, the bigs are in Hot Springs. I didn't even see them.
That was surprising. I told Judy, I was like, man, he's not going to see them till tomorrow.
But see, dude, Father's Day's every day for me and you. We don't have regular days. I don't care. You and I are two dudes that is, as a guy that's dating again and telling people about my life constantly and getting new friends in my circle, you're reminded of how blessed we are. And I don't use that word blessed, but dude, we have all day to spend with our kids, and every dad listening does not.
Right.
And I do.
Yeah, I'm lucky from the standpoint, and everyone knows that my life pretty much revolves around my child.
Yeah, and I moved back.
And apparently on visitation for dads normally of split homes. Normally, I guess in the summer they get like an entire month. And that's just I don't know how to put this, and people understand. I'm not trying. They see enough of my kid on my Facebook to know that I have as much time as I spend with them. I don't need an entire month with them.
No.
I already have every day with them.
I have every day with Zoe, and then when this summer I'll get Jackson and Bella today with my parents. Everybody's like, "Oh, you don't have your kids?" I'm like, "I have my kids all the time. I don't care."
Right, I know.
And I get it, and I'll see it. And you know what? We'll do Father's Day today.
Sure.
I've been raised in a household where it's a day. I've never done Christmas, maybe twice my whole life, December 25th.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because my mom's a school teacher. My dad owns his own business. So December 25th, we're traveling, doing other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Never had the, run down and check the presents. I never did that in my life.
See, I was schooled as a lemming on that whole thing.
My birthday's in July, and people are like, well, we're going to be out of town for your birthday, so let's do it on the 17th of July. It'll be your birthday. My mom's big into that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a day. Father's Day for me will be today.
Nonetheless, you
And,
still got Father's Day gifts.
My baby mama, Zoe's mom, predictably nailed it. I told you I saw her wearing T-shirts.
Well, it needs to be told the whole story. You
All
thought
right.
you'd get nothing.
I thought I'd get
And
nothing.
then I told you you're going to get something.
And then I got something. She tried to give it to me on Tuesday, and I saw her wearing one of my Rock City Outfitters, the guy that does the BMFP T-shirts, which our guy from Little Rock.
Right.
So she's wearing those, and I'm like, wait a minute, what are you doing? So, and then I predictably thought they'd have some sale, buy two, get two or something, which they did. And hey, guess what? I got two
Rock City Outfitter shirts.
She couldn't have been nicer. And Zoe and I went to Chuck E. Cheese yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And a movie that we walked out of. And thank you, chicken.
Yeah, you said Epic sucked.
It's just, it wasn't when I was at least, first of all, we just did Chuck E. Cheese, and it was, it's not, if it ain't Pixar.
Yeah.
If it ain't.
That's the first thing Judy asked me because I told her you guys didn't like Epic. She goes, is that Pixar? I go, no. She goes, well, there you are.
It's Disney. It was
Isn't
all
it
right.
DreamWorks?
I don't know. It's not the movies I'm used to.
We've been spoiled to death by Pixar. To death by Pixar. I mean, they blow it out of the water every time. Every time they make
Never
one.
go to the movies just to go to the movies.
Well, it depends.
No, want to see something.
That's what I mean. Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay.
We
Don't just go to the theater to go to the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like when Monsters University comes out. That's going to be awesome.
Now that'll be awesome. She asked me twice during the movie, we're still going to Monsters, right? Because the preview came out. She's like, it's out, right? I saw that she's 3. I saw the picture. Why are we at that? Why are we here when Monsters? I go, it's not out yet. She goes, no. I just saw the poster. I go, well, that means it's coming. But there's a poster outside.
We saw Man of Steel last night.
Well, first of all, back it up. Let's get the Man of Steel. We both saw the End of the World movie.
This is the end. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'll just go ahead and say it. I liked it more than Superman.
Yeah, I figured you would.
Oh, my gosh. Well, I wanted to see it worse than I wanted to see Superman. And it was outstanding.
And we couldn't have been more off on our prediction of the money that it made.
What did it make?
Like 22. But that's because everybody went to Superman. Yeah, but we sat here the other day and went
That's a
120
double.
to 60.
Yeah, I know. That's a double. I thought it'd do way better.
Well, 60's a lot. I forgot 60's a whole
60's a ton.
bunch.
How did Superman do?
120.
So we nailed 120.
I'm pretty sure it was 120.
But we did not nail This Is the End.
No.
But This Is the End was...
But had we done the math in our head, a $180 million opening weekend would have broke probably records of 2 movies. Which is, but hey, how was This Is the End? Funny, go if you can handle crude humor.
If you loved Pineapple Express and Superbad and you love those guys, you gotta go. Oh, it is better. Yeah. It's hysterical. There were times I was yelling at the screen laughing. I was laughing so hard I was screaming at the screen. Danny McBride.
Yep.
Just please. Him, all of them. You can't even really say one guy.
Well, what I liked with what they did with it was you had no idea.
No.
It really wasn't predictable.
No. And they just kept getting more ridiculous. Like you thought that was ridiculous, and then they topped it, 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 and then they just kept doing it the whole movie. By the end of the movie, you're just like, I don't know what I would be surprised to see anymore. It was that ridiculous. So that was great. Loved it. And I liked Man of Steel. I liked it. It was very well done. That guy is going to be the biggest star in the world here in about 6 months.
Wait till he's Christian Grey,
I was going to
buddy.
say, oh, please.
I got not an argument.
I was hearing women gasp in the theater.
I told HC he was going to be Christian Grey, and she's like, nope.
No.
She wants him to be somebody else.
Well, too bad. You're going to have to deal with that ugly piece of crap. Oh, wait. He's the hottest guy in the world right now.
I can already tell you right now, my horny 11-year-old daughter's going to love it, because she is into boys.
Yeah.
So she came out of the new Spider-Man going, that's my favorite movie. And I'm like,
because she liked Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she'll love this guy. I literally heard women gasping during the theater, during the movie.
That's how it was, yeah. Did you? Well, I went to
because when you first see him as a man, he's got his shirt off, and you're like, are you kidding me? That looks like it's computer animated.
Well, that's how it was when I went to Magic Mike with the gay guys.
Oh, yeah.
I went with Gay Carl and Justin.
Yeah.
And, Magic Mike, I've never been to a movie where we're like, woo! Woo, woo! If you and I go and do that to Jennifer's body, you can't.
We
I don't want to
get
hear
our
it from
eyes
anybody.
gouged out.
I don't want to hear it from anybody when I go to Magic Mike and get woo, because if guys did that, good God,
No, our society is so hypocritical.
no kidding.
Because if we do that at Hot Women, we are
The worst people.
lecherous, disgusting pigs. And yet, if Henry Cavill takes his shirt off in Man of Steel, I'm not kidding. I heard women all around me going.
And the thing is, hey, give it up. It is.
It is. The guy's unbelievable. Unbelievable. I look, I go, oh my God. You look at that guy? Wow.
What dedication do you? Is that genetics, or does he just work out constantly?
Well, when he found out he was Superman, they said, "Here's
you better start.
Here's your P90X. Here's your insanity workout. Here's a personal trainer.
At
here's
any point in your life, do you go, we have the tools, we have World Gym, we have the trainers.
The only time I've gone to a movie and literally made that the model for what I wanted to look like, I swear to God, was at Casino Royale when frickin' Daniel Craig walked out of the water. He walked out of the water, I go,
well, my point
it.
is, I'm going back to how pathetic we are. We have all day, we have trainers, we have World Gym. Shouldn't we look like that?
No, well, we could, but we don't have the will to work that hard. That's what it is.
Is it as simple as a choice?
Yes.
It's as simple as, because me especially, you're in charge. You have a little more to do than I do. I have all day.
You literally have all day
5 hours a day, literally 5 free open hours
to do anything
in the middle of the day. Not to mention at the end, people. I see pictures of our hot friends working out at night, and I go, "Oh, you can do that?"
Yeah.
I didn't even think you could go to a gym at 8.
God, we have friends that go at 5 in the morning.
Friends now. I mean,
Yeah.
I could go before, I could go in the middle, and I could go after Zoe.
My boy Randy Edwards, who's Jack's sensei, goes at like 5 in the morning. Are you serious?
We could go at 5 in the morning.
No way.
We're awake.
I could go at 10:30.
We could go at 10:30. I mean, my point is,
It takes will. It takes willpower.
Yeah, to look like that guy.
Yeah, and it doesn't happen overnight. We want results like that.
Yeah, it doesn't happen overnight.
No, it happens over months and months and months. And the longest I've ever gone successfully working out was 3.5, 4 months. And by the end of it,
Isn't that just a sad statement right there? I mean, you're talking about Henry Cavill, all right, he was born with a little better genetics than we were.
Sure.
But we can't even. That's the
and
most successful is 3 months.
3.5, 4 months, and
It's
I
a long
looked
time.
fantastic. Oh, I looked so good, and I just quit like an idiot.
I know.
Dope.
But yeah, I mean, is it not as simple as a choice?
It is a choice.
I mean, if I just one day, today, Juneteenth,
It is,
and went every day till Juneteenth, it literally, and just filled my free time at the gym, I'd look like him.
Well, hold on a minute.
Dude, if I went 4 hours a day,
You'd have to go 4 hours a day. You'd have to eat differently. That's the other thing. That's the diet also. You got to eat nothing but fish and chicken and
I
drink
know,
water.
but I mean, sometimes we just complicate things, and it's just a choice. It's a choice.
It's a gigantic choice. It's a huge choice. It's a dietary and time choice. It's a life complete changeover.
I know, but I mean, simple.
I mean,
steps
dude, we
of
tried juicing for 10, 11 days, and
well, that's drastic. I mean, you can
right, but it's not really. I mean, completely no breads, completely no soda, completely
here's the thing.
nothing, no French fries, nothing.
This comes up in my therapist, who's she's right next to World Gym, and I go, I come here religiously every Friday at 11. How come I can't go next door every day?
Because you're more
11?
interested in having your brain be better than your body.
But that's because it's a choice. I drive by it; they're in the same freaking.
But you don't have
lots.
to change your diet to go see Carrie. You just show up for an hour.
Yeah,
It's
but I mean,
totally different.
that's a choice.
And then you just sit there. You're not working out and killing yourself.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a choice.
Right, but it's a totally different choice.
It's a choice when I go to Thank You Chicken and go, yeah, I like your grilled food.
Because it's 37 years of making the same choice.
All right.
Okay. It's a hard choice. I'm saying, I'd love to go too, but I'm lazy.
I know, but
I don't like to hurt.
I'm going to see that Superman movie today and go like, God damn, why am I not like that? Why at least a little bit?
Yeah. Well, you see it, you're going to, wow. He's big. There's scenes where you just look at him and go, wow. He's 300 big. He's big.
Yeah.
Woof.
Because he's freaking Superman.
Yeah, exactly. 582-1049. We got a lot to get to this morning. If you saw the movie,
Who's
let
the
us know what you think.
dumpiest superhero? Just the dumpiest.
Seth Rogen is Green Hornet. Not
Think
even
so?
close. Oh, yeah. Please.
Is that it? I didn't even count that. Kim Kardashian had her baby, buddy. I know. Would we have a baby pool up here or something?
No,
we didn't. Anything?
She looked like she was pregnant for 14 months.
She finally had it, ladies. So settle down now.
She had a girl, right?
Yes, we don't know the name. K name.
It's something K, right?
Something K.
We got Kanye and Kim with the Courtney and the K's, and yeah, gonna be a K name.
Maybe we try to have our listeners guess the name.
I don't think our listeners give a crap.
Guess Kim and Kanye's baby name and try to spell it.
Some self-indulgent, stupid name is what it's gonna be.
You think?
Yeah. Really? You think? It's going to be some name that's never been used.
Never, man. You mean it won't be Kate?
Yeah, it's not. It's not going to be Karen. I assure you.
Our favorite thing: making fun of people during the national anthem. Yeah.
Oh, say does that.
That's Hootie, everybody.
Spangled banner yet wave.
Here it comes.
Oh, the land of the free. Home of the brave.
Oh, hoots.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there is. Dude, you're Hootie in the freaking blowfish. You can't go flat.
Oh, the land
of the free. That's flat, buddy.
That's fine.
It's flat. No.
That's fine.
No, it's not.
There's nothing wrong with it.
No. He's Hootie and the Blowfish. You can't sing the national anthem in front of the finals and not nail it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Just don't care.
He ruined it.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, my God.
Dude.
No, it's fine.
Dude.
It's fine.
It's not.
It is.
You can't do it. I'll do. You want to hear it again?
I heard it twice.
Well.
I was waiting for something horrible. Do you know what we compare our national anthems to? No.
Dude, that's bad.
No.
Come on, man.
Are you going to compare that to what we normally play when we play the anthems?
Because he's a professional. We normally play a Canadian woman that doesn't know the words.
But no. We've played Christina Aguilera screwing up the words. We've played everyone screwing up the words.
That's better than screwing up the words, but come on.
But that doesn't even meet the criteria for attacking. If we attack someone for doing the anthem, they always hose up the words. He didn't hose up the words. It was fine. Fine. What, he didn't get all Whitney Houston and put 19 syllables into it? Good.
He didn't hit the right notes. He didn't hit the right.
It was fine.
All right, it was flat. It was flat. You know what else was flat? This kid's face. He has to cop for a, hey, give me your badge. Let's try that next time a cop tries to...
nice segue. How's this flat this kid's face?
20-year-old from New Jersey was allegedly assaulted by police. He was returning home from work.
Okay.
Recorded the whole thing on his cell phone.
There you go.
Said, I want your badge number.
Hold on, Ed.
Get your hands up. Get your hands up.
Cops say to get your hands up, you get your hands up.
Sir, why do you have to... Ow! Man! Hey, I'm going to call you right back. Call my mom, man.
A mouthy 20-year-old. God, this is my fear, man. My kid is heading towards mouthy 20-year-old town.
Jackson?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, he is.
Well, right, but... It's hard for me to think of Jackson as mouthy because every time he comes in here, he says 9 words.
Dude, every 14-year-old's heading towards mouthy 20-year-old.
See, my kid...
You're a kid probably, too.
Because, well, that's what I'm saying. My kid, because he's my kid, not only would possibly be in that vicinity, and he's got the overinflated self-importance because he's my child.
Get a couple years, man.
I'm not even denying it.
Jackson's a little bit ahead of him, but here's what happened. He supposedly the cop punched him because he did not. Here's my effing badge number. Here, you're gonna hear that.
I don't understand why am I getting. I don't understand it. Let me tell you something. I'm sorry. What did I do? Okay, and I went to badge number 2. Okay, out.
Don't threaten cops. Don't threaten cops.
You 20-year-old punks.
So, please,
Here it comes.
Nobody said you had a gun, all right? What do you think, we're going to come out here and act like your friend? You got a gun or not? No, sir. So shut the up and then do our job, you understand me? That's my badge number, right in your mouth.
Don't threaten cops.
Don't
that's the message for today.
Cops. And I mean, when I say threaten cops, you don't need to sit there and say, I'm going to blow your head off to threaten a cop. You can say, I've got your badge number. That's threatening a cop. Don't do that. Not in a situation where you're already the temperature's going up. Don't do that.
If you didn't do anything wrong, put your hands up.
Just put your hands up. All right. It's all good, man. Whatever. I'm doing what you tell me. The cops say you put your hands up. You put your hands up.
Don't threaten cops, and don't threaten this lady's kids.
Uh-oh.
This woman talked about fighting a robber who threatened her kids.
It was a little scary having him back in my van, threatening my kids with the knife, threatening to hurt them. I asked him how much he needed, and he said about $200, and I told him I didn't have that kind of cash. I had about $20 in my account, and he said I better figure out a way to get it or my kids were going to get hurt. Tried to stay calm, and I told him to get the hell out of my car, and he said fine. He got out, and he started running, and the next thing I thought was, if he gets away, he can do this to somebody else. He kind of zagged, and I turned intending to clip him in the side or something to get him to stop, and I ended up actually running completely over him. I see myself as a mom protecting the kids. That's it.
That's the best.
Good for you.
Dude gets in the car.
Good for
you. She gets him out and runs him over.
Did we know what happened to him? Was he dead?
Nah, he is stable condition. Ran him over. Good. Run him down.
Absolutely. Threaten my kids, you're lucky to live.
I'd have run him over and backed up again and go,
oh, did I hit him? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Please.
Nice.
Yes.
Run him over.
I can't even mentally try and go to the town of someone threatening my child.
No, I can't either. No.
Because I would lose my mind.
Yeah.
And not care about what happened afterwards. Because no judge, no jury is going to find me guilty of anything.
See, I even take the kid thing out of it. When I walked out at New Year's Eve, I walked down to my car from the radio station in Tulsa, found a guy in my car stealing it. And I have hate towards that guy and wanted to run him over.
Mm-hmm.
But as I learned through the process, there's nothing really you can do. And there's a conceal and carry option. That was one of our show topics. Could I have shot that guy? And everybody who had guns and the gun people said no.
No, you couldn't. Now, if he's in your house doing that...
Well, he wasn't threatening me.
Right. If he was in your house doing that...
I go, but he was in my car stealing my stuff. They're like, sorry, I just couldn't have, boom, popped him. Because I went on the radio the next day and go, but you'd be like, I don't have a gun, I just shot you. You'd have gone to jail.
You'd gone to jail. Now, if you were in the car when he came in it, then you could have.
Is that lady going to be in trouble for running him down?
No.
You don't think so?
Nope.
You don't think so?
Nope. Not if the
you
guy.
Don't think our full?
No, she'll get off. No jury, no judge is gonna convict her. Your kids are threatened. You're not in a normal state of mind at that point. At the worst, you'll get temporary insanity.
All right, you got to get a lawyer running down crooks.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Will there be a movie made about this lady?
Nah. You'll see it on 48 Hours on CBS, though.
She ran him down.
Exactly.
They'll spin it to where she's kind of bad.
Yeah. And now the story of a crazed mother who,
she ran him down and did it again.
And then did it again. And then did it again. Oh, wait, that would be Jon or Deek.
Bonnaroo was this weekend. Jack Johnson played, and Jack Johnson did Mumford & Sons songs.
Classic.
That's because they couldn't show up.
Because they got the guy with the blood clot.
Yeah. Jack Johnson was the fill-in. We sat here Friday and go, who are they going to get for him?
Jack Johnson.
He filled in for them. He only had a few hours to rehearse with his band before he went on stage. They hadn't played live together in 2 years.
That is amazing that they just went, hey, I know you haven't played together in 2 years, but why don't you just come over and play for about an hour and a half?
And then played some Mumford. Hey, we know you heard. We know you came to hear this. So here you go.
That's pretty manly.
His band had to be flown in the day of the show.
And they all made money.
Yeah, well, give it to Bonnaroo, man.
Sure.
Hey, we lost Mumford & Sons. We need somebody in 24 hours who's kind of big.
Jack Johnson.
Jack Johnson will do it?
That'll do it. Here. All right.
It's the Jon and Deek Show.
Good grief.
Join them on Facebook at facebook.com/LoyalAndRoyalArmy.
If you want to get down on these Harry
Mornings on 104.9 The X.
I sadly, predictably, 100% nailed your reaction. So I need to read this to the Loyal and Royal Army.
What is it?
This is a story of a 94-year-old man. His name is Michael Karkoch. Karkoc. Karkoch.
You think he knows who Paul Lind is?
He probably does. Do it again. Go ahead and hit. Okay.
Oh, snap!
Paul Lind's probably his kid. Has been living in a suburb of Minneapolis for decades.
Yeah.
Now, as far as his neighbors knew,
Everybody got that old man neighbor.
right, they just thought he was the old man neighbor.
Think about your old man neighbor. Mm-hmm. Every old man neighbor's got the dark seeks. They don't tell you everything.
Right. Let's see if you can equate those dark seeks to this dark seek. Because
you got some dark. When you're 94, you ain't gonna make it to 94. But if you made it to 94,
hey, it's in my blood. I'm probably
you
gonna
probably
make it to 90.
will make it to 90. You're gonna have dark seeks.
Mm-hmm.
You got that secret you're gonna
I
die
made it to
with.
42 with dark seeks. What are you talking about?
Snap.
This guy though isn't just your
What's
old
his
man.
dark
with some
secret?
Ready?
Here it comes.
Here we go. Well, on Friday, and I don't know why they suddenly decided to do a long investigation, but on Friday, a long investigation revealed he's actually a former Nazi commander.
Am I right?
He killed hundreds.
So he's the guys in Inglourious Bastards. Yeah. I need me 100 Nazi scalps.
Mm-hmm.
He's that guy?
Yep.
He's one of those guys?
Yep. Killed men.
He's Lieutenant Aldo Rain?
No. No.
But he's like that guy.
No. He's like the guy
they were going to get.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
He's like Hans.
Yes.
He knew him.
Yes.
I know him.
He killed innocent men, women, and little children.
That was his job.
During the Holocaust. Oh, is that the defense?
That's his job. It's not
Karkach
his fault.
is accused of, it's not his fault, is of leading a group called the Ukrainian Self-Defense Legion, which partnered...
Oh, he led them?
He led them, which partnered with the Nazis to massacre people in the Ukraine and Poland. Now, after the war in 1949, he snuck out of Europe, made his way to the U.S., lied about his past.
In sunny Minnesota.
And he's been living in Minnesota ever since.
Smart guy.
Now, in 1995...
So is he in trouble now?
Yes.
But he's 94. Let the old man... What has he done?
I know. Well, he's killed hundreds of people. In 95, this guy published a memoir. There's your problem, dummy.
Oh, he did it?
Yes. He published a memoir on the Ukraine about his role with the Nazis. Nazi hunters from the Simon Wiesenthal Foundation, have been working to track him down ever since. Because he put out a book basically going, hey, here's what I did with the Nazis. And there's the Simon Wiesenthal Foundation, which basically are survivors and people who are Jewish trying to hunt down every single living Nazi that had a hand in killing Jews.
Okay.
So the U.S.
So he wasn't like, what he did was horrible.
Yes.
But, I took the stance of those people were kind of told what to do back then, right?
They tried that defense. Didn't work. The U.S. doesn't prosecute World War II criminals. What they do is they extradite them. So now this guy, this 94-year-old guy, can be extradited to Poland or Germany. Unfortunately, that process takes a long time, so he's probably going to die before he ever faces charges. And you play 99 Love Balloons. What are you doing? Now, the question I want to throw out to the loyal and royal, and I put the story up.
Does he know the words to this?
Yes.
A 94-year-old?
Absolutely. Guaranteed.
Okay.
He knows German.
Put the question out there to the loyal and royal.
While I play 99 Love Balloons. Love Balloons. What would you do if this was your neighbor and you found out he killed hundreds of people in the Holocaust? Now, you could be Deek and literally not care at all.
I don't.
That's fine.
It happened way back when. What have you done for me lately?
And
Did he kill any of my neighbors?
No.
Bad things happen, man.
I don't think he so much as jaywalked in the last 58 years. But point being, anyway.
I did. What would you do?
I don't know. I can
You
honestly
wouldn't
tell
do
you I don't
anything
know.
either.
But it would cause me great distress. It would make me just sit there in my house and go, I got a guy across the street, old Mr. Karkach, who killed hundreds of people.
Would you rather, here's the deep question, would you rather live to the old Nazi German 94-year-old guy or the meth lab you're probably living next to now? You're in Springdale. I could throw a football, you could throw a football, and probably hit some house that has meth in it. So, you answer your own question, friend. Be bothered by a guy that did something that was his culture back then, or something that's legitimately a problem? Or are you going to worry about this and make it a big deal?
Man, I don't know. That's
this guy's life.
That's actually a great question because
this guy was a product of his environment.
Shut up,
dude! He was born in Germany and raised that way.
Germans and Ukrainians.
He was raised that way. Somebody made him that way.
I'm waving at you. Stop it. He didn't. He
We
led
got
the
real
thing,
problems.
Man. He just wasn't a foot soldier. He led
But
it.
somebody told
and then he
him to
wrote
lead.
a book about it.
Well, that's a problem. What's he
Idiot.
doing now, though?
Well, he's rotting away in Minnesota. But I mean,
that's punishment enough.
That's great. That's actually a great question. Would you rather sweat what happened? I mean, let's face it. Meth lab. You don't want a meth lab near you. But
you probably have one.
But what that guy did. Oh my gosh! Hundreds of people.
Or a petty. We got a girl who lives in Greenland.
Mm-hmm.
She got the old thing on her door.
Yeah.
Hey, you got one above you and below you.
I got one in my mailbox saying we have one in our area code.
Yeah,
It didn't say
so
where.
there you go. Would you rather have? Should we have a letter out that says, "Hey, you got a Nazi soldier down the
Maybe
road"?
it gives you a
I
choice.
can't tell you where.
Maybe it's got a choice. You have A, B, or C.
Yeah, you want the petty, the German, or the old meth lab. Yeah, you know what? I'm picking German every time, buddy. Right?
I don't know. I seriously don't.
I'll take a 94-year-old German every day.
New Rock 104.9 The X, home of the Jon and Deek Show.
Deeply offensive, completely inappropriate, and funny.
On New Rock 104.9 The X.
3 men in New Jersey, check this out. They were arrested because they, quote, they flim-flammed a man. They
Excuse me,
flim-flammed a man out of gas money.
Flim-flammed?
They're looking for a man and a woman who say they tried to flim-flam a man for gas money.
Governor?
Say they beat the man and took his wallet and flim-flammed him. Made me go to a website, buddy. You ready?
Okay.
We're gonna play. I tell you the old-timey phrase like flim-flam. You tell me what it means. Ready? Here we go. We're gonna start. We gotta bring some of these phrases back.
Okay.
If I tell you, hey, buddy, the bank's closed, mister. Bank's closed. What's that mean?
Means it's closed?
That would mean that's what a girl will tell me if I try to make out with her. Bank's closed, Johnny.
Bank's closed.
Back off. Bank's closed.
I didn't know. Okay, so the bank's closed is a euphemism for something completely different. Okay.
Flim-flam.
Okay.
You know what caper means?
A caper?
A caper.
Yeah, he pulled a
That's right,
robbery.
a criminal. Yeah, caper. That guy pulled a caper.
That was a noteworthy caper back in the day.
If I tell you I'm going over to a girl's house, you need to tell me, don't take any wooden nickels, buddy. Don't take any wooden nickels.
That's a good one.
That means don't do anything stupid.
Don't bring any wooden nickels.
Don't bring any wooden nickels.
Okay.
Everything's Jake, buddy. Everything's Jake.
Everything's fine.
Yeah. You knew that one?
Yep.
Okay. What is that from your old movies like L.A. Confidential? That stuff you
pretty
watch?
much. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about a fire extinguisher? You know what that means?
Something to put out a fire?
No. No. If you go with Jack on his first date, you're the fire extinguisher.
Oh.
I got to be a fire extinguisher.
Like a chaperone.
Yeah, it's a chaperone.
I like it.
So there you go. I'm going to post this whole website up on our Facebook.com/Loyal and Royal
Clever
Army.
50s euphemisms.
The beeswax. Got to bring these things back, right?
Sure. The fire extinguisher.
I'm a fire extinguisher. Don't take any wooden nickels there, Johnny.
I swear I'm going to say that to you.
When we go to bike night tomorrow, we're going to have a lot of dead soldiers on our table.
What do you mean?
Empty beer bottles.
New Rock 104.9 The X, home of the Jon and Deek Show.
It sounded so bad, but felt so good.
Mornings on 104.9 The X.
Good looking.
I got to tell you that I know I'm biased, and for people who don't know this, my father, his entire side of his family, entire side of my father's family is Mormon. And in Colorado, where we grew up, we're in close proximity to Utah.
Yeah.
And so obviously, the closer you are to Utah, the more Mormons you're going to have.
Mm-hmm.
I have to tell you this, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. The hottest chicks in my high school, almost unanimously, were Mormon. And I don't know how that happened. I don't know why it happened. I don't know if it was from a standpoint of you also know you didn't have a prayer with them. It was never going to happen. I don't know what it was, but the best looking chicks in our high school and junior high, all growing up, everything, were Mormons. So you tell me that Miss Utah's hot? Not a shock.
Yeah.
Don't know. I don't get it. What it is.
She's our type, too. Old Brunies.
Old
Go
Brunies.
look at it. I mean, but it made no sense. And,
there was nothing she said. Not a thing that came out of her mouth made any sense. I couldn't understand what she was saying.
It wasn't even that hard of a question.
No. Well, they were just talking about the disparity in what women make versus men. All she has to get up there and say is it's a bunch of crap. That's stupid. Get angry. Well, education. We need the government to give us education. Well, I'm assuming you're from Utah, and that means you're a Republican, which means you don't think the government needs to give us anything. Try that one. Just alienated all your constituents.
On Friday in New York City, uploaded photos of an apartment. A realtor did. We got realtor friends, right?
Yeah, we have tons.
I accidentally uploaded a photo of her some black genitals, everybody, instead of the apartment. With the
Wait, hold on a minute. Wait
with
a
the
minute.
description.
Hold on. The realtor what? They put up a what?
They put up the description of a nice apartment and then, whoop, clicked the wrong picture in their phone of some junk that got sent to them. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. No, it was his junk. It's a he.
No, I said 3-bedroom, 2-bath. I didn't say. No, I said it has a large deck. I'm sorry.
Spacious.
Yes, a spacious deck.
Completely renovated with high ceilings.
I said it has a huge deck. I'm sorry.
Exposed bricks and decorative fireplace.
Massive
This flat is
halls.
located
I'm
on the.
sorry.
This flat is located on the top floor. No pets. No pets. So there you go.
No giant halls and a big deck. Not
Yeah,
the deck.
spacious. Plenty of room for the kids.
The Jon and Deek Show. Mornings on 104.9 The X.
Can you shut up?
What's the thing in your gene pool that everybody gets and has? Is there a thing that's a thing? Is that it? Okay. Iowa family. You ready? You ready for this?
Yeah.
This will trumpet. Mm-hmm. Trumpet. Rare disease. You ready? This sucks. If you're a baby born in this family, you're like, nope. Why? 61 relatives are blind. 61 relatives are blind, everybody.
61?
Yes.
They're.
Just quit having kids.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, mice.
After
Just stop it.
After the 20th, you figure,
Yeah, just quit.
You know what?
Bobby Blade's 1-year-old daughter, Sheila, has big blue eyes that she'll never see.
That's horrible.
Her mom, aunt, and grandfather are all blind. In all, 61 members of the extended family have a rare eye disease that leads to blindness. I hope to God I don't have it, she said. I'm hoping they can find a cure for my kids.
So they're born
with the disease that goes, you're going to see for about a week, and then it just drops.
That's horrible.
Oh, man.
What a shame. That's terrible.
Yeah. So there you go.
Let me ask you this.
All right.
This is before you had a ton of kids.
Okay.
First kid. Not even. No, you know what? That's a bad analogy.
First kid, well, get your question out.
If you knew, if you knew that
I
every
wouldn't
time you
have
had
any
a
kids.
kid.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay. Why?
Because I don't want a bunch of, it sucks.
It does suck. No one's doubting that.
Just adopt a kid.
Yeah.
How many kids that need to be adopted?
I'm not going to make it a secret of how badly I'd love to have another kid.
So, yeah.
And, I probably should be talking about this in front of tens of thousands of people, but...
You want a child, I know that.
But...
You want one of mine? You want to borrow one?
How did I know that was coming?
Seriously.
You want to rent Zoe for a week?
Dude, do it. Yesterday, it happened. Try to get her out of Chuck E. Cheese, bro.
But you even know that, though, going in.
Here's why. Because you win the damn tickets, and then you got to negotiate some crap that you can only have 3 of these and 2 of this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she didn't have enough for the fun dip, and she didn't realize if you want the stupid fun dip, you got to put this back. Well, she didn't want to put this back. I go, I'll buy you the fun dip. I said, well, go next door, and I'll buy you fun dip. No!
Gosh.
I want that fun dip! Like falling down on the ground. Just drops. That's her thing. And I go, all right, why don't you live at Hastings? Hastings about to have plenty of room for you to live. And then you walk away. And she's like, no! And then you turn around to get her, and she runs. And then you walk away, and she chases you. And then you turn around to get her, and she runs. It's a cycle that lasts about 12 minutes. So, would I have a kid if they were blind? Nope.
Well, what I'm saying is I've
61 relatives.
I'm seriously giving enormous thought to the adoption angle. Seriously.
Well, this would be a fun game.
What?
I think
is this a game?
I think the Loyal and Royal Army should be involved in the process.
How so?
We all get to vote on it. You narrow it down to like 3 kids. We pick like the Bachelor. We do like the Bachelor. You got a little Asian baby, maybe a little black baby, maybe a friendly white baby from some troubled youth here.
From the Ukraine
yeah,
or something.
one of your daughter's friends. You just do the right thing and raise it.
All seriousness.
I
Yeah.
want a black Williams kid. I want you to be the next Big Mike. Raise that like that movie, The Blind Side.
The Blind Side.
Yeah.
In light of the story is
Right?
even funnier. Right.
Do it.
Yeah. No, I'd
Get
love
you
to.
a black baby. Raise an athlete.
Now, I don't own 50 Taco Bells, but whatever. You don't need to adopt a kid.
Let's do it. Let's get a black kid going.
Why do they have to be black?
Because I want an athlete.
Wait a minute. There are athletes that aren't black.
Yeah, come on.
You racist.
No, but you know what I mean?
No, I get it. I'm just saying. But you don't need...
Dude, hit the lottery.
Okay.
Dude, Big Mike's parents hit the lottery.
But they were rich before he got into the NFL.
Yeah, but now look at it, man. They're Big Mike's parents.
I get that.
Look at all the athletes out there that have adopted
parents. If I adopt a baby, I don't know that's going to be 6'5", 350 pounds.
Your odds are better if you got a black baby.
But you quit with that, saying that.
It's true.
New Rock 104.90X, home of the Jon and Deek Show.
He goes by smell of the balls.
Join them on Facebook at facebook.com/LoyalAndRoyalArmy.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Mornings on 104.90X.